And I'd love to actually hear what your definition of success is and part of this, but you've achieved something that most less than 5 years out graduates cannot achieve or have a very difficult time achieving. I truly believe that you've like acted like there was no other choice, right? Like we see this time and time again. It's like the people that have one foot out the door always have one foot out the door and are not able to lean in with the level of like commitment and consistency that you show up with. You show up like there's no other option, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And I think, yeah, like maybe I had that little idea that, okay, well, this is my exit plan if need be. But I would agree with you, 95 or we'll say 99% of me was like, this is what I set out to do. I will make it work. Like we will make this work no matter what.
And what do you attribute your, like, actually, first, let's start with like, what do you feel like is successful when you think about practice and are you there? What do you still have your goals set on? What defines success for you in practice?
Yeah, that's a great question because I think this is changing for me all the time, right? I think when I graduated, the goal was just to be busy, right? Like to be fully booked, and then that means you've made it. And that was the goal for me. I was like, if I can be have a full schedule and see as many people as possible and help as many people as possible, I've made it. And then probably in the past year, I've really started to like redefine what success looks like for me, where I want to feel like truly fulfilled and happy when I come to work and be in my flow state. That has taken a lot of yeah, that's been hard to make those changes because sometimes it means give it like saying no to things that are opportunities for you, right? So I used to just see anyone that would want to come see me versus now I will only do, things that make me happier, things that I feel like I can offer good support with, like PCOS and anything women's health. And that means that maybe I'll have a gap in my schedule one day, but it means that I'm not burnt out because I'm not trying to keep up with the research on every single other condition that might walk in my door. And then I think it's also now just having a balance, right? So before, I think part of getting to where I am now was like putting 120% into this job and career, no matter what it took. And that meant, researching on weekends or doing social media on weekends or being in, three other different coaching containers, we'll say, or having lots of opportunities like or things in my calendar on a daily basis. Versus now, I'm like, okay, how can I pull back so that I can have a little bit more balance and maybe appreciate some of the seeds that I've planted, right? And just kind of live off the fruits of my labor for a little bit. And that's hard too, because I think part of what makes me happy and lights me up is that forward momentum too. But I think, yeah, it's continually evolving what that definition of success might look like.